Pakistan contributes just 0.4% of carbon emissions in the world, but due to climate change caused by the rich countries, one-third of this country drowned. More than 1,300 people, including 441 children, have died so far. More than 3 crore people have been displaced. That's 6 times more than the people displaced in Ukraine due to war. Roughly 90% of the Canadian population, 10 lakh houses, 200 bridges, 3,500 kilometers of roads wiped out, 8 lakh livestock, 20 lakh acres of farmland, half the country's crops washed away. Total 1,000 crore डॉलर से ज्यादा की डिस्ट्रक्शन हुई है. And now the country is dealing with waterborne diseases. The question is, what and who caused this unprecedented, never seen natural disaster? Or wait, should we already start calling these extreme weather events a man-made disaster? Well, we all know the main culprit here were the crazy rains that Pakistan experienced. मतलब अगस्त में काफी शहरों में नॉर्मल से 500 से 700% ज्यादा बारिश हुई है. जिन जगहों पर नॉर्मली सूखा पड़ता है, वहां नेवी बोट्स पर रेस्क्यू मिशन कर रही थी. Like it broke all records in history. लेकिन इतनी बारिश होने का कारण एक्सट्रीम हीट वेव्स इन अप्रैल एंड मई ड्यू टू ग्लोबल वार्मिंग. जेकबाबाद में टेम्परेचर 53 डिग्री सेल्सियस तक पहुंचा था, मेकिंग इट द हॉटेस्ट प्लेस ऑन अर्थ एट दैट टाइम. 4 कंसेक्यूटिव हीट वेव से एयर और सी का टेम्परेचर ऑल्सो वेंट अप. नाउ वार्मर एयर होल्ड्स मोर मॉइस्चर, मेकिंग मॉनसून रेनफॉल मोर इंटेंस. तो बारिश टाइम से पहले हुई और खूब सारी हुई. But Pakistan has something else as well that makes it susceptible to climate change effects. It's huge glaciers. यहाँ के northern mountainous regions में 7,000 से ज्यादा glaciers हैं, which is the largest number for any region outside the north and south poles. Temperatures बढ़ने से पाकिस्तान के गिलगिट बल्तिस्तान और खैबर पख्तूनख्वा area की glacial ice is melting rapidly. That has created some 3,000 glacial lakes that are adding water to rivers already swollen by rainfall. And if they burst, flash floods and mountainous rocks और तबाही मचा देंगे. Scientists के हिसाब से heat waves in Pakistan have become 30 times more likely due to climate change, and such rains will become 6 times more likely in the coming years, even if we humans stop emitting any carbon. All of this is happening when the world has warmed by just 1.2 degrees Celsius above the pre-industrial temperatures. सोचिए, we are on track for warming of more than 2 degrees Celsius. As per scientists, every fraction of a degree increase will make things worse. That means ऐसे extreme weather events, heat waves, droughts, floods, wildfires, हर साल इनकी फ्रीक्वेंसी और इंटेंसिटी बढ़ने वाली है. इस फ्लड से द वर्स्ट अफेक्टेड आर द पुअरेस्ट ऑफ द पुअर, people living in mud homes with hardly any resources. Basically, the people who have contributed virtually nothing to climate change are paying the most price for the industrialization by the rich countries that has resulted in it. Think about it. Since the Industrial Revolution, global carbon emissions में पाकिस्तान का contribution has been less than 0.5%. वहीं the US is responsible for 25%. Europe is also not very far. Yet Pakistan is the 8th most vulnerable nation to the climate crisis. उसके ऊपर से उसकी इकोनॉमी की वजह पड़ी है. अभी 110 करोड़ डॉलर IMF से लिए हैं to save themselves from going bankrupt like Sri Lanka. Floods में 1,000 करोड़ डॉलर का नुकसान हो गया है. By the time they'll be able to adapt and install early warning systems and protective infrastructure for their vulnerable population, there'll be new disasters happening already. क्या घंटा adaptation होगी? India, by the way, has a similar problem. We are the 7th worst hit country in the Global Climate Risk Index of 2021. Already this year, we have seen excessive floods in Assam, flash floods, cloudbursts, landslides in Himachal and Uttarakhand and whatnot. And we are headed towards becoming the most populated country in the world by this November. Khair, UN has issued an appeal to raise 16 crore dollars for humanitarian relief in Pakistan. But that's really peanuts as compared to what is required to rebuild this country. Countries are pitching in with aid, rescue helicopters, food and medical supplies. The US has given 3 crore dollars. But you know, 2009 में कोपेनहेगन में हुई कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑफ पार्टीज COP15 में डेवलप्ड अमीर कंट्रीज ने कमिट किया था कि 2020 से हर साल they will give 10,000 crore dollars to the poor, most vulnerable developing countries to help them adapt to future climate, to build robust infrastructure and transition away from fossil fuels. Of course, ऐसा इसलिए because जो historically इन देशों ने किया है, that is causing the most devastation to those that have the least to do with causing it. But इन देशों ने 2020 में ऐसा नहीं किया और अभी रिलीफ के नाम पर चिल्लड़ दे रहे हैं. वैसे जैसी इस समय हालत हो रही है ना अराउंड द वर्ल्ड, इससे खास फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है कि कौन गरीब देश है और कौन अमीर. इवन विद स्ट्रॉन्ग इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, ऐसी क्रेजी बारिश, ड्रॉट्स, वाइल्ड फायर्स और फ्लड्स हो रहे हैं. वी हैव सीन व्हाट हैपेंड इन जर्मनी, बेल्जियम, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, चाइना, फ्रांस एंड स्पेन दिस ईयर. कोई नहीं बचा है. फिर भी देयर आर बिग कॉर्पोरेशंस विद लार्ज एमिशंस जिनके नेट प्रॉफिट्स कितने ही देशों की जीडीपी से ज्यादा हैं. फॉसिल फ्यूल कंपनीज आर मेकिंग रिकॉर्ड प्रॉफिट्स राइट नाउ ड्यू टू द रशिया यूक्रेन वॉर. द डेवास्टेटिंग फ्लड्स इन पाकिस्तान आर वंस अगेन अ वेक अप कॉल टू द वर्ल्ड, to the governments globally on what lies ahead. No one will be spared. Think about your friends, family, kids. This could happen to anyone, anywhere. ये सब सुन के लगता नहीं है कि this is something that the entire world should be together working on and stopping right now, like at this very moment. फिर भी पिछली क्लाइमेट मीट COP26 didn't really achieve much. इस साल पाकिस्तान has a good case to present in COP27 happening in November, and the entire subcontinent, especially India और पाकिस्तान को अपने बीच के गिले शिकवे छोड़कर एक दूसरे के साथ खड़े होने की जरूरत है. नहीं तो shit has already started to hit the fan, and there is no other way visible, at least not to me. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below and like and share this video with as many people as possible.